Now, I say that to you because we, as a family, are expanding. Let me tell you a couple of ways that we're going to be expanding. Starting in a couple of weeks on Saturday night, September the 29th, we are starting a Spanish-speaking service right here on our Saratoga campus in the theater. Yeah, go ahead and clap. I know you want to. Isn't that going to be exciting? We have a big population of Spanish-speaking people in our area, especially around Anderson Elementary, where we've been working with Kids Club, and we want their families to be able to come here. That's going to be exciting. Our Casa de Fe folks, leadership, are going to come over here and get it started, but then it needs to grow and have its own leadership here. So that's a super exciting thing for us. The second thing is on that same weekend, on Sunday, September the 30th, we're going to open our theater again as another worship venue on this campus. Yeah. It'll have live, more of a little bit quieter version of our worship, and then a live stream of the sermon over there, and an opportunity for more volume here. Why? Because all of the experts say that when a room is 80% full, much like it is right now, when someone comes that's not a part of the family, that's a guest, they don't feel like there's room for them. There are some seats here, but someone who, it's really not just about us. It's about those people that God wants to bring here, that he wants us to invite into the family so they can find out more about his love for them. And when we don't have what feels like space to them, then they don't feel like we really want them invited in. And there's people sitting out in our lobby right now that they could fit in here, but then it just feels more full than people are comfortable with. And we've seen over and over where we'll hit a spike with our attendance and then it goes back down because people don't feel like there's room for them. So the theater is opening up. I want to show you a couple of graphs with some statistics on things with our services, and then I want to give some specific things for you as the 11:15 service. So the first one is just a normal percentage of attendance from all of our services here. See that big green section? Be glad you're not in it, but it's our 9:30 service. But 11:15's that purple. And so it's got a good amount there too. Let me show you the next one. This is kids attendance. Whoa, yes, that big green thing grows even bigger. So that tells us that as full as Kidstown feels for any other service, at 9:30, it is busting in the seams. There is no place for children. So, what does that mean for you? Don't come at 9:30. That's what it means. There's not a parking spot. There's not a place. But I really challenged our 9:30 service to try another service time so that we can invite people. If 9:30 is best for us, it's also best for new people. And we need to have space and room. If some of them come over to us at 11:15, that means that some of us that feel like, yes, this is home, I'm regular, would maybe go to a theater service, which will be an awesome service too, 1 time a month or 2 times a month, and try it out. Or even try our Saturday night services, which is awesome too. Again, I'm from the South, so for me, church was Sunday morning, and you didn't wear jeans. It's still hard for me to get that out of my brain. That's been there for so long. But in 1991, when we moved to California and Santa Cruz, Saturday night was the service Steve was hired for. So we began as a family to come to church at Saturday night. And we loved it. We had to shift our thinking, but it was awesome. So I would just challenge you to try another venue or come on Saturday night and try it there. Another way you could do something else that you could do is you could come early and be a part of what makes the weekend happen. You could come early, not every week, but one time, 2 times, try it. You could come early and actually help make the coffee instead of just having it there for you. You could come early and be one of those smiling faces that says, hey, we're glad you're here, or helps usher people into this room, or helps with a kids class. Maybe you even come early at 9:30 and serve there, and then you come to your service at 11:15. I know it's not convenient for us to do those things, but it's family. And that's what God is calling us to do. So I would just ask you to think about what you could do and try it for a couple of months and see what happens. We have opportunities in so many places. We're going, the Spanish service is going to be at 6:40 because they want their children in English-speaking classes. So that means all of those classes will grow. Junior high ministry during our 6:40 service is going to need more adults to love them. High school ministry on Sunday evenings. There's all kinds of opportunities for you to say, I'm just going to try something out. This card is in your bulletin. Take it out. You're not signing up for the rest of your life. You're just saying, I'm going to try something, or give me information about something. There's all kinds of different opportunities for all kinds of giftedness and passions and areas. You can put it in the basket that'll be passed by later on in the service, or you can take it home and think about it, but I know you're going to lose it. You're going to forget. And so I just encourage you to do it now. So why are we asking you to do this? Just because we have needs and just because we're expanding? No. Because serving actually increases your density. It's about becoming more like Jesus. And Jesus calls us to this, and he gives us an example of a life that says this is important. It grows your love for God and for other people when you serve them.